Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's another Thursday night. But this one's always a special one as it's our date night. So it's just you and me, which, you know, I love. We always have amazing guests on. We have guests from around the world that are truly trailblazers, serving spirit, bringing forward their love, their light, their kindness, their gifts. But tonight, it's going to be just you and me on air, answering your questions, connecting to your loved ones. And I love these date nights. You know, it's just a chance for us to be together, right? Because, you know, when you have a guest and all, which is fabulous, we've got another person at the party, which is fun. But tonight, you and me. So I hope you grab your cozy blanket, grab your glass of wine, sit by the phone or the computer, think of your question that you want to ask the universe, and then dial in. So that number to dial in tonight is 323-992-3115. So 323-992-3115. Just make sure all of those outside noises are off so we have a very clear connection. That's the most important thing. Also remember, because we're live on air, we have a delay. So you have to kind of pay attention to your area code, make sure everything's shut off, right? We know the rules here. But let me get to a couple things. You know, it's interesting. Tony and I in the studio, we're talking about emotions this week, right? There seems to be a lot of emotions, a lot of sensitivity, a lot of beliefs running around. People are tying their emotions to beliefs and such. And it's good to have feelings and emotions, but sometimes we also have to understand to keep those in check. Right? Because sometimes it could be your own self. And when you start then getting into your head, right? You start talking into that monkey mind, that place in space that has some insecurity or not non-confidence, all of those things. We start to spiral out of control. And the next thing you know, someone who just needs a little space, you're thinking, oh my God, they don't love me. It's over. It's not going to work out. No. We're communicating. So don't let things run away. If you have someone in your life, and we all do, right? We all do, where people come in and they're feeling really emotional. Some people may want a lot from you, right? I need this and I need that and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm exhausted from being there for everybody. Don't be afraid to just put your hands up and say, I'm really sorry, but I need a little time for myself. I need to kind of focus on me right now. Because if you're not in a good place, in a good space, how are you ever going to be there for someone else? And if you are constantly doing things for other people and showing up for other people to the point that you're not taking care of yourself, you're going to get sick. You're not going to feel well. You're going to be resentful. You're going to be miserable, cranky. None of us want that anyway. So make sure that you're holding your boundaries. Make sure that you're not letting someone's emotional downslide get the best of you. All right. And we can all take away from that. All of us, you know, because we all experience it, whether that's you or someone else, a family member, whatever the case may be. Coworkers are notorious. The workplace. Oh, anyhow, I say that from a place of love, but I got to tell you, I am so glad I don't have to go into a regular office anymore. Sometimes I will sit, you all know how I love snowboarding. And, I'll snowboard, but then I'll sit in by the mountainside and then do some other work. And I just sit there and go, you have got to be kidding me that this is my office today. And it's so fun and so nice. But I will tell you, no matter what, you'll always tune in and listen to the drama of people around you, right? If I'm at a bar or a cafe, you can hear those workers complaining and talking. It's part of nature, I think. It's part of the human nature within us. So whatever you do, hold your boundaries. Know what's right for you. Don't feel like you have to keep giving when you're giving to a point of exhaustion. We should never be giving to a point of even if you're serving spirit. And I love spirit. I'm passionate about spirit. But even spirit does not want me serving to the point of personal exhaustion in which I'm not recharging my own battery, right? We have to be strong. When you're strong, you maintain your healthy body, mind, and spirit. All right. So there's a lot of callers calling in already. Let's go over some things coming up, exciting things. So this Saturday in LA, we have a class. It's the Psychic and Medium Ultimate Essentials. I'm so excited to teach this workshop this weekend. We're pretty full, but there might be 1 or 2 spaces left. So if you want to join us this Saturday in LA and really understand the foundational aspects of psychic work and medium work, come and join us. Hang out with us. A lot of fun exercises, amazing people. We're going to have a great time. And then our Sunday service. Now, as you know, we do this in LA, but we live stream it. So anywhere in the world, you can watch it. We decided to go ahead and do it on Mother's Day. I was debating whether or not I should kind of do it on an off week. But, it honestly felt right to do it on Mother's Day because if you've got a mom, you can bring her. And if your mom is in spirit, she may bring you to the service. So it will be a fabulous way to connect to moms in spirit on Mother's Day. And what a wonderful way. Moms are all about love. They're love, nurturing, and what a way to do that on Mother's Day. What a way to serve spirit. So we're going to do that. It's May 12th. We have amazing mediums. We've got Lima Bergman, Jennifer Phillips. We've got Yusan Shin. And we've got Jules Davis that is going to talk about crystals and the specific crystals that connect to specific results, right? So this is what's going to be fabulous. So come and join us. Then, I don't know if most of you know or not know, but Jersey, I'm coming home. And I can't wait. I love traveling. I've had an amazing last year with so much travel and excitement. And wait, you guys, till you see what's coming up in the rest of 19 and 2020. It is booking up so quickly, and I'm so thrilled. But in the next couple weeks, I'm heading back to Jersey. And this is going to be Sip with Spirit. So this is a wine tasting event, like 300 varietals of wine. I want to get you nice and tipsy. Just kidding. It's a really nice night. It's a way to celebrate Mother's Day a week after, so you can get it as a gift for your mother, sisters, come with friends, spouses. It's going to be amazing. We were sold out last year, so it's such a nice event. So come and hang out with me while I'm in South Jersey. And do that. We're going to have a great, great time. And then for the mentoring, I do this mentoring. And I'm going to do one last one for the summer. So it's in June. There's only one spot left. So if you want it, I would grab. I wouldn't wait. It's going to go quickly. And this is where I mentor you privately. So we'll do a Skype. We go over what areas you want to work on. All right. That's what we do. And then I give you homework because I love homework. And then we're going to go over it. So much to do. But a couple fun things. And then we're going to get into our readings and our callers on air. A couple things that are coming up. So I'm heading to Jersey. So I've got that for 2 weeks. Then I head to Lilydale, which is going to be amazing. I also go to Albany, New York. I'm going to do a 2-day workshop there. I then head to Chicago, which is going to be fantastic. As you all know, I am going to be working with Lisa Williams in LA. We're going to teach a workshop and do an evening event, so that's going to be fantastic. We have Australia, New Zealand lined up for next year. I have Florida lined up for next year. I have Norway lined up for next year. So it's going to be so much to do. World traveler. Certainly, listen, no offense against tax returns, because I do appreciate that career, but so much more fun. Gotta say, your loved ones in spirit, way more fun than the IRS tax return. Every tax season, I'm starting to forget, you guys. I always know when tax returns are due, but I'm starting to forget when my friends are really, really busy that are still in that work. So I'll be like, hey, you want to go to a movie? And they'll be like, oh, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm sorry. But anyhow, lots of love to everybody. Mother's Day is coming up, and I do hope you make plans to celebrate one way or another. So let us take some callers on air. So again, if you want to call in, that number is 323-992-3115. Just have your question ready. So if it's something about your life, give me what question it is, what area of your life. Let's be specific here. And if it's a loved one in spirit, you have to just give me that relationship, just so we can kind of dial in and make sure that we're connecting to the right one. And we are going to have fun. Please, lots of quiet, no speakerphone, none of that stuff, you guys. Don't be lazy. Take out the earpiece and put the phone up. Okay, sound good? All right, everybody ready? And if you just got in the last week or two, hang up. Let's let some fresh blood come in, as we like to call it. All right, how about number 5? 856. Oh, that's a South Jersey number. Hey, 856, this is Colby. Who is this?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Colby.
Yes. Oh, we got a dog barking.
Oh, sorry. It's Tina.
Hi, Tina. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What can I do for you tonight?
I'm wondering about my job.
Okay, so let me tune into that. Okay, so Tina, one thing I'm picking up on is there's a lot of change at the job. I don't know if you're aware of the change, but are you aware of the change coming into the job place?
I am.
Okay, and it's also, I see some new people stepping in. Did they let you know that there's new people coming in?
Yes.
I want to tell you one thing. I think that they're giving you a false excuse for this. I think that they're telling you that they're bringing them in to either revamp or bring it up to code or something along those lines. That doesn't feel like that's the true reason. I think that they're looking for ways to cut costs. Does that resonate with you? Would you understand that at all?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I feel like they can't necessarily do this without you, but I do feel like there's going to be some changes that impact the people around you. I just feel like there's going to be some cuts. That's what it feels like to me, that they're trying to save some money here. That's strongly what it feels like. And they're going to keep calling it policy. You're going to keep hearing it policy, the word policy. You're going to hate the word policy by the time this is done.
Right. Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
But am I going to be okay, Colby?
I feel like you are going to be okay, but I got to be honest, Tina, I don't see you being there too much longer. I mean, you may have 2 more years, but I think it's going to be you not wanting, I don't think you're going to like this system that they're coming in with. And I feel like you're not going to want to be a part of it.
Right.
I think they're coming in and overhauling what's happening. And the sad part is, I feel like they're going to get rid of some people that you really care about.
Yeah.
And I think that they're going to start making cuts. And I don't know for a fact that they're targeting older people. I mean, I know legally none of this can be true, right? Technically, right? But I'm giving you what I'm getting. But I have a feeling that either people that have been there real long or that may be a little older are maybe going to be the first ones you see to go. They're not really, they're looking for again, how to be more efficient. And I think that they can pay the younger people, and the younger people are stronger. The younger people are going to move quicker. The younger people aren't going to care as much. So you just have to, work that balance, work that line a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a male stepping in?
Colby.
Is there a male is there a male stepping in, Tina?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. There may be a male supervisor or something coming in. So just be aware that that person doesn't feel like they have a whole lot of empathy. So I think it's more business for them. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You.
You're welcome. I hope that helped. Okay. All right. Have a good night. All right. How about number 8516? Here we go. 516, you are on the air.
Hi, how are you, Colby?
I'm good. Who is this?
My name is Carrie.
Hey, Carrie. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
What can I do for you tonight?
I was calling to find out if my grandmother would come through.
All right, let us see. Would you understand? Would you understand your grandma being a little saucy? Would that be right? Or a little I don't know if sarcastic's the right word, but not mean sarcastic, more funny sarcastic. Would that be right around your grandma?
Yes.
Okay, because can I just tell you, because when you asked if she was gonna come through, I heard her say, "Nope, I'm not here tonight." I was like, "Oh," and then I realized she was making a joke. So I know that she would make kind of jokes like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, both of my grandmothers have passed, so I don't know which one you're talking about.
Is there one where we've got a Maria connected to one side of the family? Either a middle name or it doesn't have to be that grandma's name, but within that side of the family. This makes me feel like this is more
yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
okay.
Somebody's middle name.
Okay, and that would be on mom's side, is that right?
No, dad's side.
Okay. Maybe they're both here then. Okay, and then the sarcasticness, that's on dad's side also?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, this is her then. Would you also understand her then being very motherly? Would that be right? Always making sure everyone else is okay. Well,
yes.
in her way.
Yes.
In her way. I think she liked to make people give them a hard time. I do. I just think she loved to give people a hard time. And she didn't like people who complain. She doesn't like you. If it's cold, are you from the East? Well, you say, I know you're from the East Coast, but I can hear it, right? You're from the East Coast?
Yes.
Okay. And I also keep seeing her being around snow. So I know if someone complained about the snow, she'd give them a real hard time. She didn't like people complaining. You could not come into her house and complain. You could not. She did not want you saying one thing about one thing in her house either.
Right.
And she points her finger when she talks to you. And she enunciates. You see how I'm enunciating when something's important?
Yes.
This is what she does. I love this lady. Now, she also gives me, would you have a connection to Mother Mary? Is that correct? You understand that connection for you, maybe? Mother Mary talking to you or something like that?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay, because she lets me know, she shows me a Mother Mary. I saw it as a charm, but she gives me this sense of being connected to religion and a sense of being around Mother Mary. So I do feel like she'll come to you and let you know that she's around. But she also uses Mother Mary to get messages to you, which I find very interesting. Do you know what I mean? So would you understand her to be religious as well? Would that be correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she loves her Mother Mary, I gotta tell you. She also, and then speaking of Mother Mary, though, do you also have a Joseph in the family or Joe, the name Joe?
Yes.
Okay, because she recognizes the Joe name. Who would Joe be for you? Is there an uncle named Joe?
My grandfather's brother.
Okay. Oh, right. So that's I don't know, but that's like a great uncle then or something, right?
Yes.
Got
I
it.
think
See,
so.
that's what she's making me. Okay. She's making sense then. We like it. Now, I do feel like she would knit as well, though. So do you remember her knitting or creating things with her hands?
Yes.
Okay. And then, and I think she'd make these for people as well. I think she tried to teach people, but they didn't really pick up on it. That's the sense I'm getting. So I'm not necessarily sure people followed her, but she makes me feel like she would do it.
Yes.
She gives me the feeling in your home. I feel like this is in your home. There's something that's kind of knitted, but I almost feel like it hangs. Like I almost feel like it's on a wall. Like, so something that she made that would be partly knitted. Do you have an angel hanging on the wall that's kind of partly knitted, or does that, or a needle point, or let's start with an angel on the wall.
Needle point.
Do you understand an angel on the wall?
What?
Huh?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Do you understand an angel on the wall?
Angel on the wall.
There's got to be an angel on the wall. She says there's an angel on the wall.
An angel on the wall.
Yeah.
No.
Look around. You're going to find it. Write it in the Facebook post.
Angel.
Yeah. And she lets me know, I feel like this is something she would have made or have a connection to. Do you have something of hers that you have a connection to that's hanging on your wall?
Oh, yes.
What is it?
I do.
Okay.
It's like a glass thing. It says welcome. It has flowers on it.
Okay, perfect. But there's no angel there or angel nearby there?
No. I have a cross.
Okay, by the flowers on the wall.
By the flowers? No.
By the flower picture on the wall?
No, there's nothing there. Just
Okay.
a picture.
You got the
frame thing. No.
Okay, you got the frame thing that's from her, right? Because that's hers.
Yes.
Okay, she
Yes.
recognizes this. She just keeps giving me the word angel and then on a wall. So I feel like these two are on a wall.
Okay.
Or they're by this picture. Somehow there's something else by this picture she's trying to acknowledge. That's for sure.
Okay. I'm looking at pictures right now.
Okay. You'll see it. I don't know. She just gives me that feeling because she's letting me. She's right there. Like, can't you feel her? She's like right there with you.
Oh God.
Yeah. No, don't jump. She's not gonna scare you. She's all right. But
I already jumped.
Oh, darn it. Well, she's right there. Don't step on her. No, I'm just kidding. She's right there with you, and she keeps pointing. So I know it's right there. So just when we get off the call, take a look again to see if maybe I'm misinterpreting it, but she's definitely showing it and letting you know I'm right there with you looking at it, okay? And she gives me the feeling, and then there's a table there, and you've got the pictures on the table.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like that table needs to be dusted. I don't know for sure, but she runs her finger across it, so I'm thinking it needs to be dusted.
Okay.
Okay. Did you pick up the pictures recently and dust them?
Like a week ago.
Okay. I don't know. She's calling out the cleaning. So she's a very clean lady. She likes things super clean, right?
Yes.
And so she's just letting you, and she likes lemon scent. So when you clean, make sure you're using something lemon, like Pine Sol or something. But she gives me this feeling of always being around you. You know what I'm saying? So I do know that she's a big part. She gives me a sense that she would have been intuitive. So I feel that you're intuitive. Do you realize you're intuitive at all?
No.
Okay. She gives me the sense that you're intuitive and she's intuitive as well. Like she would just know things, right?
Right.
And
yes.
she's okay. And she's letting you know that you're that way too. So maybe let yourself play with that a little bit more. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one other, she shows me a charm. Gosh, what is that? Do you have a charm from her? Something, I don't know if it's a key ring or an actual charm from a necklace, but do you have something else from her that you carry with you?
I used to.
Okay. Okay.
Do I carry it now? No, I don't think so. No.
Well, then maybe she's telling you to carry it.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right. Because it makes me feel like she would have given this to you and keeps encouraging you to have it with her.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's also, she gave the Marie. Real quick, is there an Ann or like a Beth Ann also or something like that?
Me, Carrie Ann.
Oh, okay. Did you say your name in the beginning? Did I ask you your name?
Yes, I just told you Carrie.
Oh, okay. Well, she's recognizing your Ann. So I think when she would talk to you, it would be Carrie Ann, right?
Yes.
Yes. So she's correcting your name for you.
Yes. That's funny because I don't like to be called Carrie Ann.
Well, she calls you Carrie Ann, so Carrie Ann, you better like it.
That's funny.
Anyhow, listen, I do know she sends you lots of love, wants to let you know she's okay. And also gives me, I think that we've got, I do see a celebration coming in. So do we know if we have a birthday in the month of May? It could be June because I'm already in May. Would you know May or
My
June?
birthday.
Okay, she's saying happy birthday. Happy birthday, Carrie Ann. All right, lots of love to you, honey, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're
Have a good
welcome.
day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute. I love how, this, you guys, you should see her grandma. She's like this, like, da, 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 da. She's so cute, this lady. All right. How about we do another call? How about number 949? Okay, 949, you are on the air.
Hi, Colby.
Hi.
Hi. I wanted to ask.
Well, first you need to
question in
introduce
regards
yourself.
To my career.
Okay. Well, I'm not talking to you till you introduce yourself. Hello. Who is this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi. Hi. My name is Grace.
Hi, Grace. Okay, so that's all right. So you want to talk about career, you said?
Yeah, and I don't know how much you want me to go into it, but I'm just been really stressed out in which directions to go.
Okay, well, I do feel like you're leaving a current situation, okay? So the one thing I pick up is that the direction that you're currently in is the one you're leaving. And I feel like you got to kind of have this courage, because I feel like you're going into something a little bit different as well. But I feel like you have a chance to be very successful at it if you believe in yourself. So it's also a career in which you have to believe in yourself, where confidence is important to it, okay? But I do think what you're doing currently is something that is the door's closing behind you, which lets me know that you're going to be leaving that job, okay? But I'm almost feeling like...
More than just...
Are you going in a different direction with your career? Are you taking a chance to kind of say, hey, let me explore this?
Yeah, I currently have been trying to work towards a career in the arts, and at the same time, I'm really feeling like it's not going anywhere. And I feel like when I'm not doing that, I feel like I have a lot that I do want to do and try, and I mean, I wish I could do both, but I'm feeling like I need to make a choice or take a chance and try something else. But I'm really scared that I'm going to pick something that's not going to make me happy.
Yeah, I think the hard part. So I'm just going to be really honest here, okay? Around the art, I feel like you're just not confident around. You don't feel confident. I think that's why you're not as successful at it as you would like to be. I think you're not owning it more. And maybe I would say this. It makes me feel, I don't know if you could leave art completely. I do feel like if you left art completely, I don't think you would, I don't think you'd be fully fulfilled, okay? Like if I were to put you in sales, you'd probably make a lot more money, but you're not going to be happy. If I put you in real estate, you're not going to be happy. If I put you behind a desk, it's not. But one thing I do offer that I do think you could do. See, to me, you're actually both left brain and right brained. I'm picking up, you're not, so I actually feel like if you could do something more on the business side of art, you would do really, really well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like sometimes that could be like just to give you an idea, like advertising, right? Because that can be artistic, but you also have to use the left side of your brain where it's got to be a little analytical. So I want you to figure out what kind of job that would entail both sides. Is, and I actually think you would be happy and enjoy it without feeling like you've settled. But one other thing too, I want to encourage you to photography. Do you do photography on the side?
No, not photography.
I think you would enjoy some photography for some spare time fun.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because you have a good conceptual eye.
Yeah, that I do. I don't know if photography wasn't exactly something that I was ever really interested in, but I mean, anything of the arts is definitely intriguing to me. But I've just been struggling with being like, well, how can I do something that I can still feel rewarded by? But
but you also need that. You need the money, like you need consistent money, you need security, like all those things are important to you. And so I feel like, so I feel like having a career in which you can find a business aspect of art, that to me is where your niche will be. And I think you'll do really well, and I feel like you'll really enjoy it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So don't get out of the arts completely.
Okay.
But I don't.
I mean, if I could.
But I think I want you to work on the confidence around it. I don't, I'm not saying that you can't, but I don't really see a career in which like you're doing portraits and that's how you're making your living. I think you need something a little more consistent.
Right.
So look at marketing. Like I would say look at marketing, things like marketing, advertising, people that are looking for people with your skill set, designers, like design firms. Go into things like that where it's a little more, even though it's a job, I think you'll still really enjoy it and find it rewarding for yourself. Okay?
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you. That's definitely helpful.
Okay. Good luck. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Colby.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, how about number 12360? Hey, 360, you're on the air. Who is this?
This is Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, how you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I have a spiritual path question. What maybe you see in my future? I'm working on different areas.
Okay, all right. Well, here's what's interesting. I don't necessarily feel that you're going to go into something traditionally spiritual.
That would be me.
Okay. I almost feel like you've got your own recipe. Okay. So I think it's a dash of shamanism. It's a dash of mediumship. It's a dash of tarot. And then there's you. So does that make sense?
That's so cool. Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay,
I'm putting my little claws in everything that I can to see just what really gets me, and I've always thought that I was just going to be a veritable cornucopia of it.
Yeah, it's really interesting because that's what I see you doing. But and I wouldn't be surprised if in your spare time or playtime you're playing with potions or playing with mixtures of things, setting intentions, because I feel like you're going to do a little bit of that. It just feels like you're very much about manifesting or calling out what someone needs or helping them to purge something, but in a real kind of either using, it could be crystals, but to me it felt more like putting concoctions together.
Oh.
Yeah, so
that's something I haven't done before.
Well, see, we're branching out, aren't we?
Yes. I've been studying mediumship and getting hypnotherapy and doing some Reiki classes and things like that. So
I think, again, you have free will, as I'm sure you are well aware of at this point. I am not feeling it's going to be the Reiki. I think it's good to learn that. And I do feel like there are some people where that is for them. I think you're going to enjoy it. That's not necessarily where I see you. I see you, and I don't really see you sitting down doing like medium readings kind of the way I do them. I mean, again, this is not saying that you can't. I'm just seeing you work in a little bit of a different way. I really do. I don't think there's going to be like one thing. Like, I think someone's going to come to you when they just can't purge the hurt of a lost love, when they just can't get over a relationship. Like, I see you working on those sorts of things. Mm-hmm. Does that resonate for you?
Yes. My sister is doing great work with her hypnotherapy in that area and pulling all of our talents together, and that's where I want to go.
I think you're going to do, like, I'm not going to call you weird, but I am, because we're all weird, right? We all woo-woo. We're woo-woo weird.
If you looked me up in the dictionary and it looked up weird, you'd find old Kelly standing there.
There we go. See that? But I see you, like, okay, not to get too crazy, but I have this image. So just take the image and then you use it to how it feels right for you. But I see you like in a skirt. So I don't know if you tend to like long skirts or not, but I see you in a skirt barefoot. So I think you're going to work primarily barefoot. And I'll see you literally like either do a dance around the client, do healing, pulling things out of them, using the hypnotherapy. Like, I think you're going to use body and vibration. Like, you're going to take in, so you're going to be using your own body to kind of take in what they're holding on to, and then you're going to find a way to release it for them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, that sounds great.
Yeah, but I think it's a physicality thing. So I think you're going to be physical in what you do. So you know how massage therapists, like a really good one, they use their whole body and then they absorb it and then they need to go get rid of it so that they don't hold on to it. But they literally will take those toxins out of their patient's body and hold them and then take care of them later. I think you're going to do that for your clients. You're going to pull those cords. You're going to use it. So a couple things for you to look at. And again, this is more just for your modality training. I would look at Akashic Records for you to make sure you're looking how to unplug things. Make sure you really learn about chakras, where people are holding on to things, what areas they're holding on to them. Again, because I see you being able to go in and plug into where someone's holding on to something. Past life regression would be good for you, but really saying, okay, so now they're holding on to this from a past life or a current life, or they're repeating a cycle. But I think you're going to be able to help them literally like unplug it, but using your own self and then getting rid of it. So a couple things. So those are things for you to look into, to train in, at least have an understanding of. But ultimately, one thing I want to give you to make sure you take away from this, you're going to be taking in a ton of energy from your clients, a ton, okay? I need to make sure that you learn how to let go of that energy so that you do not hold on to it, because you have a tendency to not let go of stuff, and I want you to learn how to release other people's stuff so that you don't hold on to it, because it's going to give you ailments, like physical ailments and things like that. So don't hold on to it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and then make sure, did you grab my book, Leap of Faith? Because you're going to need it.
Writing it down right now.
There you go, Leap of Faith, Colby Rebel, because it's how to build your spiritual business, and I think you and your sis are going to need it.
Oh, God, I got chills for days right now.
See that? There you go. All right, well, good luck and have fun.
Oh, Colby, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome, and have a fabulous night.
You too, honey. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Yay, new light worker coming in. Okay, how about number 15, 252? Hey, 252, you're on the air.
Really? Awesome. How are you doing?
I'm good. Who is this?
Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. How you doing, honey?
I am good.
What can I do
How
for
are
you
you doing?
tonight? I'm great. Thank you.
Spiritually, I'm kind of all over the place,
Okay.
and I don't know exactly where I should be. I get signs and symbols of certain abilities that I have, but I don't listen because I'm hard-headed. and you know how it is. They
No.
make you like, I've literally fallen on my face before because they're trying to show me hello, pay attention.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, and I know that with what I'm doing now as a job is not where I need to be or want to be.
Yes.
And I want to help people, but I just don't know
what to do.
which. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so a couple things. What's really interesting is you can be as hard-headed as you want, but you know you're not going to win. All right, so
I know
the more you can surrender, the easier it's going to be for you. Because spirit don't care. You know, right? They got all the patience in the world. They're going to just hit you hard until you tap out. So you
I've noticed that mine is just as feisty as me.
Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, we are. You know, they're going to hit you. So a couple things. I'm going to give you a few different areas, and then you can kind of go towards what resonates for you. All right. I see you definitely, you know, it's interesting that you've never been in home health care. Just because I feel like you're going to be so good with elderly people who need help. Okay. So whether that's helping people transition, whether that's offering emotional, spiritual support for them, I just feel like you're going to be really good with people in transitions. All right.
Yeah, I'm a Reiki master teacher.
Yeah,
and
see?
I've been lacking with that, but I've always seen myself in hospitals with children. Or
have you ever?
In hospitals?
What about a death doula?
Patients.
Have you ever heard of a death doula?
I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is.
So, you know, there's a birth doula, right? They help someone bring in a baby into the world with least amount of stress and trauma, the most amount of love, creating an environment of safety.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, death doula does the same thing, but helps someone exit the physical world. So, so you could do either, to be honest. But for some reason, I feel like you're really needed with the elderly. So I don't know if that's just something you're more pulled to. But again, you have free will, so you can do whatever you want. But I feel like I keep seeing you sit by people because you have an enormous, even though you're stubborn, you really do have an enormous amount of patience when it comes to other people. Or people in need. I should clarify that. People in need.
Exactly. Like I have a big heart. I just don't show it. You know, unless somebody needs it.
Yeah. So I would think so that strength that you have is going to be very helpful and handy in your work. I will tell you, in order to really work with spirit, which is why they're probably trying to break you down, you really need that vulnerability. So they are going to break down your wall a little bit. I do think the fact that you have it is good, because I think that kind of toughness is going to be helpful to give that strength that people are going to need, because they're going to take your strength, right? The elderly or someone transitioning is going to take from your strength, which is wonderful. But I do feel like you're going to need a little more vulnerability in your work, a little more. You do have a big heart, but I also think you got to be able to show it a little bit more in that work, okay? But I definitely feel like this is something for you to really consider. I know it's going to be heavy, but I also know that you can handle it.
Being an empath too, it's kind of my emotions and everything is triggered, and ever since I realized about the spirituality, my vision of death is different. I don't get upset because I know they're going to a better place.
Right,
I know they're
but
not hurting anymore.
Exactly, but don't you see how that's going to help them? Don't you see, don't you see how your shift of perception, because you fully believe that? Like, you're not blowing smoke up their tutu, right? Like, you believe that.
Right.
Right. So it's that, and sharing with them what that experience is like and how that's going to ease them, let them know they're okay. I think that's going to give you a lot of personal fulfillment. And you could do that. I would look into if there's even hospitals around you that are hiring people doing that sort of thing, or look at your most progressive hospitals that are at least integrating spiritual work. I know there are even hospitals that are integrating Reiki work. So I would look.
I know they've got nurses that they're teaching. I've done research.
Yeah.
And they do have nurses that they're teaching that too.
Yeah.
To help with the patients during surgery and stuff like that. And see, I would be humorous because I love to make people laugh and tell them now, once you go, if you want to come and help me, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I think it would be, so you see that this is where you're supposed to be. So now what you got to do is do the logical steps to get there, right? You got to look at what I need, how do I do it? And that's where your dedication will come in. But there's no sense in wasting any more time. There's no sense in it. I mean, you're not going to win, so you might as well just start it now. Start looking into it now.
I agree, I know.
Okay.
You know how it is. You're your worst critic. So.
I hear you. But I will share with you, the minute you do surrender and the minute you do make a decision to fully serve, your life changes so radically in such an unbelievably positive way. Your life has such a fulfillment and a happiness to it that I just honestly can't explain. So I do know it's worth it. And you know, as an empath, you deal with pain and anxiety anyway. You might as well make it for the highest good. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I agree 100%. Thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome.
I greatly appreciate it. I love listening to you.
Thank you very much. And you have a great night and good luck, okay?
Thank you. You have a good evening too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You know, it's hard, you guys. You know, you're in one career, you know, we all know, like when you're doing something and you feel like there's something more, you're not fully living in your purpose, you know it. So we can't all go quitting our jobs because we got to pay bills, right? Because that's how life works. But what you can do is start to sort out, how can I make a transition? Whether that's over time, but just make steps towards it because your soul will recognize that, okay? We're running out of time. I got time for one more caller. If you're the last caller here, you got to have a real quick question for me that we can dive in because we're going to have 1 minute. It's all we're going to have, all right? So how about number 10818? Okay, 818, that's it. You're the last one. You got 1 minute.
Hi, I was going to ask for a mediumship, but there's no time.
Well,
wondering about career.
Well, who's in spirit that you want to talk to?
Sorry, it's Mary.
Hi, Mary. Who do you want to talk in spirit? How about a girl? Is there a female friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's her.
Okay, so because I'm feeling a female friend, I'm feeling, and also a grandmother as well, because 2 women stepped in at once.
Oh no!
So does that make sense though?
Okay.
You have a grandmother in spirit also?
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got 2 grandmothers.
Okay, so
And a friend.
Okay, I feel like, let me talk about the friend real quick, Mary. I feel like this friend has been buzzing around you lately because I feel like you're about to go through a change, okay? So I don't know if you're looking at changing up your job, but I keep feeling like this friend is around you and she keeps pushing you. Like she would have been a very pushy person. She would have been a very encouraging person. She would have been a person telling you not to hold back. So I feel like even on the other side, she keeps pushing you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. And then also, does she have a tattoo? Do you remember her having a tattoo, or did someone get a tattoo because of her? Because she keeps holding up her arm with tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Famous tattoo.
Okay, got it. Because she lets me know that there's a tattoo. She also gives me these big eyes, so you would understand her having big, bright eyes as well. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much.
Okay, so she lets me know that she's around you. She also lets me know, does she have a nose ring or do you have a nose ring? I know that's getting a little out there, but I saw a nose ring.
Her sister.
Ah, got it. So she's recognizing.
She used to, too, but.
Okay, she's recognizing her sister, though, okay? So I do feel like she's sending you a lot of love and letting you know that she's around and that it's going to be okay. So take that career leap, okay, honey?
Okay.
All right.
And she's going to help me get one?
Well, she's going to encourage you to get one. So, all right. Well, Mary, you have a great night. I'm sorry I got to go, but the show is over. So have a good night, honey, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Kisses.
Kisses. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So Mary calling from the dog park there. But everybody, I want to thank you so much for calling in, for staying online. I know I didn't get to everybody, but I hope you enjoyed the callers that we did get a chance to talk to and that you could take something away from it. Please remember to share, to like, leave a review on iTunes if it's a nice one. We want to say nice things, nice things, right? Lots of love. I have iTunes, so you can subscribe to that too for all the past episodes. Anyhow, you guys have a fabulous night. I have an amazing guest next week. You're not going to want to miss it. Talk to you later, everybody. Have a good night.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than